Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's BarberGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another Monday morning mailbag. Get yourself a cup of coffee, kick back, relax. Let's talk a little wet shaving and a few other things. What do you got this morning? Hang on. Boy, that's a great cup of coffee. Yeah, this morning I got the old reliable Dunkin' Donuts right here. Medium roast. Got this at Sam's Club. I think it's about $16, $17, maybe $18, something like that. It makes up to 150 cups. So if you're looking for a really good coffee that will give you a lot of brews, check this one out from Sam's Club. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. And we are using this morning the Dunkin' Donuts coffee mug that came courtesy of viewer Douglas Thompson. Right there, check that out. He very kindly sent this to us this past Christmas. So we're gonna fire that mug up again. It's terrific. It's a Dunkin' Donuts coffee mug with Dunkin' Donuts coffee in it. Absolutely fantastic. And as we like to say, a good hot coffee, a trusty mug. Let the caffeine go to work, gentlemen. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, if you're taking me along on your morning commute, thanks very much for the lift. I really do appreciate it. Now, getting back to Douglas Thompson and the coffee mug. Douglas was the gentleman who sent along a photo of his German shaving brush with the 35 millimeter knot that he acquired at Maggard Razors. And he wrote, thought I would show you the German brush with the 35 millimeter knot. They have it listed as a 2-band silver tip. I purchased it from Maggard Razors. So thanks again, Douglas. Really do appreciate you sending along that photo. We featured it before, but I want to make note of it because the new shave gear got something similar that we're going to be talking about. Absolutely. So stay tuned for that. We got a great show. We got some great refill comments. We've got some great new wet shave gear items that are available right now. A new one from Phoenix Shaving. We'll get to that also. And we got some great questions and comments. Just a great show. So you know what? Let's get the show underway right now. Okay, I got a really amazing email from a gentleman named Cristian Garcia. Now here, check this out. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? How about that? Absolutely beautiful. And Cristian sent along that video, and he wrote in an email, actually he's living in France right now. The title of his email was, Greetings from an American living in France. And he wrote, Hi Mark, my name is Cristian Garcia, and I wanted to write and let you know how much I enjoy your Monday morning mailbag videos and numerous other fantastic wet shaving videos. I often give them a listen on my walks or when I'm on the train. I've been wet shaving now for about 2 years, and your videos are without a doubt some of the main resources that got me started, so I wanted to say thank you. I'm also a professional classical guitarist and wanted to share some music with you. If you know the music of J.S. Bach, Mozart, or Beethoven, I essentially play that music on the guitar. And then he goes on to say, here's one of the most popular tunes that we play on classical guitar. And absolutely wonderful. He concludes by saying, thanks again for all your work, and I hope you have a wonderful week, Mark. Cheers, Chris. Absolutely wonderful. Now, he's living in France with his wife, and he is studying for a music research degree right now. And he also teaches classical guitar. He performs classical guitar. And really just, wow, what an absolute amazing talent. Chris, thank you so much for allowing me to share your talent in that video with the viewers here. We're going to link to that video below so you can go right to his channel and watch that video, and also check out some other performances that he has on his channel. Give him a look, give him a follow, a fellow wet shaver with an incredible amount of talent. Christian, thank you very, very much for the very, very kind email, but also thank you very, very much for sharing your wonderful talent with the entire wet shaving community and audience today. Thanks again, Christian. Really, really do appreciate it. Well, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. We're going to kick it off like we do every week with a viewer morning shaving tip. Okay, this morning's shaving tip comes from a viewer named Kenny Embry. And Kenny writes, "Hey Mark, love your positivity and have learned so much. Especially appreciate the tip about using CK6 after only 3 stirs with a brush. I didn't believe it until I tried, and wow, 3 seconds and 3 stirs with the Star Wisp, and 30 seconds later, I have far too much yogurty lather. I could probably shave for a week. I don't know if that's peculiar with CK6, which I suspect, but even with Sterling, 5 or 6 light stirs, and I've gotten tons and tons of lather." Well, hey, Kenny, I'm really glad to hear that. And that's not my tip. That's not my method. That's Jimmy V. Viewer Jimmy V has been experimenting with just a few stirs and then whipping up lathers and sending us these wonderful, wonderful photos because he is a professional photographer. And he's showing us these great results from just a few little stirs, little swirls of the brush, and he's getting this wonderful, wonderful lather. Thank you very much for confirming that. That's really great to hear. But yeah, all credit goes to Jimmy V. Jimmy, thanks very much for sharing that with the viewers. I see you've inspired Kenny and probably others to do the same. Anyhow, Kenny continues by saying, "I've got a tip I wish I would have known about years ago. I understand most of your audience knows this, but if you are interested in trying a soap, there are a few incredible online marketplaces where you can buy partial tubs of soap and splashes, such as Shave Bazaar on Reddit or Wet Shaving Enablers on Facebook. Thanks for what you do, Mark." And he also provided links to Shave Bazaar and Wet Shavers Enablers. And he also has a link here to a similar group at Wicked Edge. So I'll provide those links below for all the viewers out there to check out. And this is absolutely great. Now, you say, Kenny, I'm sure that many know about this. I didn't know about it. This is news to me. So thank you for sharing it, for allowing me to share it with the viewers, because this is a great tip. So if you want to save a little bit of money and try some shave soaps or some splashes out there, here are 3 great resources where you can do so. I'll link them. I've never tried them before. I'm very interested in exploring this more, and I think I'm going to click on those links and look around as well. So Kenny, thank you very much for a really, really very, very useful tip, especially to those out there who are starting their wet shaving journey and want to just maybe try a little bit here, a little bit there. This might be a very, very good way to go. So to say thank you, for you and only you, an original signed George sketch. So please email me your snail mail address at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and I will send this to you post haste. And if you out there would like an original signed George sketch, just send me a shaving tip. Email that shaving tip to mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com. And if I use it on the morning shaving tip segment here on the Monday Morning Mailbag, you too will receive an original signed George sketch. So Kenny, thanks again for the shaving tip. Really do appreciate it. We have an extra shaving tip this morning, and it comes from viewer Jeff Bradley. And Jeff writes, "Mark, I have found that number 10 nylon flat washers obtained at any local big box home improvement store work well as buffer washers for my 3-piece razors. They fit on my vintage Gillette razors as well as my Razorock German 37 slant. I haven't tried it on my Parker semi-slant yet, but I expect that it will also fit. I've experienced the same loss of plating on the Parker that you had. It has less than 10 shaves on it, and it's already lost a bit of plating. I already have a George Toon sketch from April 12th, 2021, so just pass the information along to others as you see fit. Happy New Year, Jeff Bradley. Hey, Jeff, thanks very, very much for that great tip. So there you go, folks. Try to find a number 10 nylon flat washer at your local big box store home improvement center. And Jeff says that they work fairly well or very well on a 3-piece razor. Yeah, I've showed it to you before. I won't bore you with it again, but my Parker razor, the base plate, really, well, you know what? Let's go get it. Hang on 1 minute. I'll be right back. 1 minute. Okay, so here is my Parker semi-slant. I'll show you again. There's my buffer ring that I keep there now, and we'll just remove that, and I'll show you the base plate and how I Parkerized it, as Rodney Ripplinger has coined. There it is right there. Look at that. Look what I did there, okay? And that's why I now use a buffer ring like this on all my 3-piece razors, especially the chrome-plated razors or the ones with satin finishes like this Parker semi-slant. It works very, very well, and it doesn't change the aggression of the shave for the most part. It's a very, very good protective measure. So if you're looking for one, in a pinch, or you're on the road and you need one, hey, a number 10 nylon flat washer at a big box home improvement center should do the trick. So Jeff, thanks very, very much for a great, great extra shaving tip this morning. Really, really do appreciate it. Okay, here's your weekly reminder that the Monday Morning Mailbag is available as a podcast. You can find the Monday Morning Mailbag in podcast form on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts. All you have to do is go up to your favorite podcast streaming service and just search for Monday Morning Mailbag and more, and the Monday Morning Mailbag should come right up, as well as the Second Cup podcast that we also feature. So just check it out. Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts. Search for Monday Morning Mailbag and more, and the Monday Morning Mailbag and the Second Cup podcasts should come right up. Well, here's a 9,000 subscriber prize giveaway update. As you know, I've decided that we're going to break down the prizes into about maybe 3, possibly 4 prizes. First prize, second prize, third prize, that sort of thing. And I promised you a breakdown on what each prize package is going to contain. So let's show that to you right now. Okay, this is everything in the first prize package right here. We're going to kick it off with this goodie bag that was provided by Maggard Razors this past October 15th at the Wet Shavers Meetup in Columbus, Ohio. Now, in that goodie bag was also contained the Seaforth Black Wash Shave Soap, Bar Soap, the Aftershave, a koozie, and the EDP right here was won by me in a drawing at that event, and I am kicking that in to complete the set. We also have here, donated by Beth Jones, very generously donated by Beth Jones, the Henson Plus aggressive razor in aluminum. Check that out. I don't think they're making these anymore. These are really rare. Look at that. It's an absolutely beautiful, beautiful razor. That's part of the prize package. Also, from Alex Lopez, we have 2 beautiful shaving brushes, the Frank's shaving brush right there, and also an Omega boar brush. Alex Lopez, thank you very, very much. We also have some razor blades here. These come from my stash, the Treat New Steel, and some feather blades. Well, actually, the feather blades are courtesy of viewer Mark Bagwell. Those are the feather blades that Mark Bagwell sent along. And Beth Jones sent along the Gillette Platinum Swedes blades. So you get some of those right there. You get 10 of those, which is really very, very nice. Those are terrific blades. The feathers are terrific. They're all great. Brian Foley very, very generously donated some items from St. Jude's gift shop. Here is the soup mug, which can also double as a lathering bowl, a lathering mug, absolutely beautiful. And he also sent along this DOP kit right here. Beautiful DOP kit, really, Really terrific. Also, Mark Williams sent along the Black Rifle Coffee right there, AK Espresso. So thank you very much, Mark. And the folks at Dr. Selby sent along some of their Healing Skin Protectant Ointment all the way from Uruguay. This stuff is wonderful. I've used it. It really does work on nicks and cuts. So that's also part of the prize package. So there you have it right there, a wonderful first prize package from the folks at Maggard Razors, Brian Foley, Beth Jones, Mark Bagwell, Alex Lopez, Mark Williams, and Dr. Selby. Okay, this is the second prize package. We're going to kick it off with this DOP kit from the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital gift shop. This came courtesy of viewer Brian Foley. Again, Brian, thank you very, very much. Really do appreciate that. Viewer Alex Lopez, again, very generously donated the fine synthetic shaving brush, 24 millimeter knot, absolutely beautiful, as well as this Yaqi lathering bowl right here, absolutely beautiful. And of course, the handle allows you to hold your shaving brush like that. How about that? That is really, really very, very nice. Viewer Charlie Wise very generously donated the Mercure Progress long-handled adjustable razor. Absolutely beautiful, as well as Voskhod razor blades to go with that. The folks at Supply, a gentleman named Manav that I have been in correspondence with, they very kindly sent along Supply Ultra Lather Shave Cream and their Healing Post-Shave Balm. Very, very nice. Great performing shaving cream and aftershave balm. Alex Lopez also sent along this razor holder right here. So thank you very much for that, Alex. So this is prize package number 2. This is the second prize package. This is the third prize package, and it consists of, from Shannon's Soaps, a tobacco fougere shave soap that was made specifically for the Ohio Wet Shavers meetup in Columbus, Ohio this past October 2022, and the beard balm. So there you have the shave soap and the beard balm tobacco fougere from Shannon's Soaps. My thanks to Shannon Soaps for very generously contributing that to the prize package. Also, from Alex Lopez, once again, a Fake-In Twist-to-Open razor. Thank you very much, Alex. Really do appreciate it. From Brian Foley, this comes from the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital gift shop. This is a planter, but can also double as a brush warmer or maybe even a lathering bowl. Really, really nice item. And also from Mark Bagwell, a Zenith Bore hairbrush. Really, really terrific, terrific shaving brush. Thanks very much to Mark Bagwell for contributing this one to the prize package. So that is the third prize package. My thanks to, again, Alex Lopez, Mark Bagwell, Shannon Soaps, and Brian Foley. So there you have it. 3 great prize packages. First prize, second prize, third prize for the 9,000 subscriber giveaway. We're getting really, really close, and it should happen hopefully very, very soon. Getting real close to that 9,000 subscriber mark. But my thanks to Alex Lopez, Beth Jones, Mark Bagwell, Mark Williams, Brian Foley, Charlie Wise, Shannon Soaps, Maggard Razors, and also James German, who organized the Ohio Wet Shavers meetup. He is responsible for the items from Maggard Razors and Shannon Soaps because he said, absolutely, Mark, take it for a giveaway, for the 9,000 subscriber giveaway, please do. So my thanks to James German, first of all, for organizing a really, really wonderful Wet Shavers meetup, and I hope they do it again this coming year. And also thanks for allowing that extra goodie bag to be included in the 9,000 subscriber giveaway. So we've got some really, really wonderful, wonderful items to give away. 3 prizes so far. Now, we also have 1 extra razor. This is also from viewer Alex Lopez. Again, Alex, thank you very, very much for your generosity. This is the Fake-In Twist-to-Open razor with the larger diameter handle. Was thinking about maybe making this a 4th prize. I might put it aside. I'm not sure. Maybe if something else comes in that can be paired up maybe a couple of items to make this a fourth prize, well, then maybe we'll do that. I don't know. That's kind of up in the air. But right now we have 3 solid prizes for the 9,000 subscriber giveaway. We're getting really, really close. Again, my sincere thanks to everyone who contributed. Really, really very, very grateful. Thank you very, very much. And thank you to all the viewers out there for making 9,000 subscribers possible. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for participating. Really, my heartfelt appreciation to everyone out there that has helped this channel get to where it is. As I say all the time, without you, this microphone would be silent, and I really sincerely mean that. So thanks again to everyone who contributed. 9,000 subscriber giveaway rapidly approaching. Those are the prizes. We'll see what happens down the road. If we're going to have a fourth prize, we'll update you if some other things are going to be added, that sort of thing. But again, thanks to everyone out there. Really, really do appreciate it. Well, what do you know? Coffee's getting low. That time of the show. Let's go back for a refill. Well, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I hope you went back for a refill. I sure did. Really enjoying the Dunkin' Donuts coffee in the Dunkin' Donuts coffee mug, courtesy of viewer Douglas Thompson. Thank you again, Douglas. Really do appreciate it. Great mug and a great cup of coffee. And I forgot to mention, I brewed the coffee this morning using the AeroPress. Boy, I love this. Thanks again to Rodney Ripplinger for sending this along. This is a wonderful coffee brewing device, gadget. It's absolutely fantastic. I love using this. If you're a coffee lover, you got to check it out. I'll have a link to it below. My thanks again to Rodney and Douglas Thompson. Rodney Ripplinger and Douglas Thompson. Well, we got some really, really great comments in this morning's refill, so let's get right to them. This comment comes from Bart Bartlett, and he wrote, I was stunned at how many wet shaving items you've collected for the 9,000 subscriber giveaway. It seems to me that you have enough items for at least 5 winners, or you could have some of them for your 10,000 subscriber giveaway. You're right that it's only fair to spread the wealth. Great Monday morning mailbag as usual. Cheers. Yeah, absolutely wonderful, generous viewers out there. Again, they make this channel possible. My sincere thanks to everyone in the audience out there for your generous contributions, for your comments, for sharing, for liking, for subscribing. Really, I am just so very, very grateful. Sincere, heartfelt appreciation to everyone. Larry Sablotny wrote, people who watch your channel are special and very generous. You know what, Larry? Those are the words that I was looking for. Thank you very much for sending that along. Exactly. The viewers who watch this channel are very special and very generous. Absolutely spot on. Here is something from James Sefton, who wrote, great video as always, Mark. Always a positive start to the week, and thanks for the crock pot recipes. We will be doing this. Hey, that's great. Let me know how they turn out. Last week's Monday Morning Mailbag, I shared a couple of recipes that I contributed to a cartoon recipe book called Tuna Petite. It was the brainchild of cartoonist Polly Keener, a very, very talented cartoonist, and she put that all together. A cartoonist named Frank Power did all the layout on it. Just a fantastic, fantastic cartoon recipe cookbook, and I contributed several recipes to the book, and I'll share some more down the road as the year progresses. I've got a couple more I want to share with you. But James, let me know how you like the creamy beef stroganoff and the easy chicken and rice. Those were the 2 recipes I shared last week. Let me know how those come out, because those are definitely 2 favorites of mine. And I'll share your comments with the viewers. Let us know how you like it. I really am curious. And if you're curious, check out last week's Monday Morning Mailbag and check out the recipe segment, and that's where you can get the recipes. Stephen Sprague wrote, the Platinum double-edged Gillette razor blades are from the St. Petersburg factory in Russia. These are the same blades as the renowned Gillette Swede, but packed on a blue card. Many regard these as some of the finest DE blades available today. Well, Steve, thanks very much for that. I'm not entirely sure if that platinum blade is the same as the Swedes. I'm not entirely sure, but you know what? Anybody else out there know this? Can you confirm this as a matter of fact? Steve, it sounds logical if they're made in the same factory. Maybe they are putting them in different packaging. I don't know. Or maybe the Swedes go through an extra step or two to make them Swedes. I'm not entirely sure, but boy, those Swedes are awesome, awesome blades. And as you saw, we have 10 of those that are going in the first prize package. So if you win, you get to try out some of those Swede blades. They are awesome. The Gillette Platinum are also very, very good. But if anyone else out there knows if those are the same blades with different packaging, please comment below and let us know. Really am curious about that. Steve, thanks very much for the comments. Really do appreciate it. Rob M. wrote, every time I start to make my lather, I hear you saying, boom, lather. Rob, that's very, very nice of you to say that. I am very flattered by that. And I know, when was it? I think it was last week. Someone mentioned, you didn't have a boom lather in one of your videos. And I was surprised too. I forgot to do it. I guess sometimes I get so caught up in the shave, maybe trying out a new piece of shaving gear, that sort of thing. I'm thinking ahead too quickly. So yeah, I enjoy saying the boom lather. I enjoy doing it because lately I've been getting some great, great lathers because I've been bowl lathering. And I'm learning that you have a little more control over bowl lathering. Face lathering is great. I love face lathering. But I have recently been converted to bowl lathering. So my thanks to everyone out there who has encouraged that. With Beth Jones, Mark Bagwell, Jimmy V, who else? William Meredith, I think, Mark Williams, some other folks out there who have very, very kindly sent along lathering bowls and said, you should be bowl lathering. And it's been great. It's definitely, if I forgot anyone's name, my apologies. It's off the top of my head. And I try to keep all my notes for the show kind of straight and in place here. And sometimes I go off on a tangent and I'm trying to recall certain little factoids. And sometimes I may omit something. So my sincere apologies if I did. If I did, just comment below, let me know, and I'll make it up to you next week. This is something from Jimmy V. And he wrote, hi, Mark, not sure you've seen this, but it is very interesting. Now, he sent along a link. We've talked about this before, and it's great to mention again. This is a classic 1940s newsreel that was produced by Gillette regarding razor blades. The care of razor blades, the transportation of razor blades, that sort of thing. And it uses animated razor blades in it, which is great because I'm a cartoonist and I love seeing this animation from the 1940s. So there's live action, there's animation. So I will link that below. Jimmy, thank you very, very much for sending that along. I really do appreciate it. It's always great to remind folks that it's out there. It's part of the history of wet shaving, and it's always great to look at to see where we were and kind of where we're going also. Abane Samant said, I have used the Hungarian aftershave and shave cream Barbon, and it is fantastic. The price has gone up considerably since I bought it. I guess the secret is out. Smells and performs wonderfully. I will have to pick some up when I use up a few more products to make room. The chlorophyll gives it a very unique fragrance similar to, let's see now, this is L-I-D-E-R, leader or lighter? Similar to lighter shave from, I think it would be leader shave from Poland. Abane, thanks very, very much for sending this along. This is the Barbon, this is the Hungarian shave cream, Barbon, that we talked about last week in the Monday Morning Mailbag. I've ordered some. We talked about it in New Wet Shave Gear. I've ordered some. As soon as it arrives, I'm going to be doing a review. Being of Hungarian descent, I'm really excited to use a Hungarian shaving cream. We had a viewer last week from Israel who mentioned this to us, and that was absolutely great. So my thanks again to viewer Oren Eliasar, all the way from Israel. Thanks very much, Oren. I really, really do appreciate it. So I'm really, really excited to try this shave cream and give it a go. As soon as it arrives, I will be doing a review. I'm thinking it's still some weeks away from arriving. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm assuming it's coming from Europe. So it might take a while to get here, but hopefully I'll be happily surprised this week, maybe the next day or two. We'll see. We'll see. So thanks again to Abene Samant for confirming how wonderful the Hungarian shave cream Barbon is, and my thanks to viewer Oren Eliasar for giving the heads up on it. Really do appreciate that. Viewer Ron Wright wrote, another good Monday morning mailbag, and the section on the $20 to $50 razors was a bonus, a price point that most beginner shavers or those looking to try different razors will find beneficial. Have a great week, Mark. Hey, Ron, thanks very much for that comment. I'm so glad that you enjoyed that segment. We'll do it again sometime down the road. Maybe we'll talk about some top-end razors. We'll talk about some bargain razors. We'll talk about maybe nothing but exclusively aluminum razors, maybe adjustable razors, that sort of thing. There's a lot of categories we can talk about. And it was a lot of fun to go through some of the razors. And those were just some of the highlights, just scratching the surface of razors in the $20 to $50 price point. There is a lot available. As I've always said, this is the best time to be doing the traditional wet shave. There is so much available, from shave soaps to razors, to blades, to brushes, alum blocks, shaving bowls, all kinds of gear out there. It's just amazing. A wonderful time to be doing the traditional wet shave. Viewer Sergey Rudnov. Now, I hope I pronounced your name correctly, Sergey. It's Seguei, and the last name is spelled Roudnev. Sergey Rudnev. I hope I pronounced that correctly. If I didn't, my sincere apologies. Anyhow, Sergey wrote, I hate Kai blades. That's spelled Kai. I hate Kai blades. It works for me like garbage, and the new blade shaves like it was already second hand. I got deep frustration with paying so much for nothing. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. This is one of those instances where your mileage may vary. And I'm sure there are folks out there who use the Kai blade and absolutely love them. I loved using them. Viewer Simon Hazanovs very kindly sent them to me. I loved using them. I thought they were great blades. I'm going to use them again. Maybe you just got a bad batch or something. I don't know. Does it happen? Comment below and let me know what you think of Kai razor blades. If you like them, if you hate them, if you got a good one in, say, a pack and then went to another pack and they were lousy. Really interested in hearing your thoughts on that, so please comment below. Sergey, I'm really sorry that they didn't work out for you. Again, your mileage may vary, but let me know what blades do work for you. We can pass that along to viewers. Mike Perite. Well, Mike Perite or Perite. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, Mike. It's P-E-R-R-I-T-T-E. Perite? Is it Perite? I think it's Perite. I'm hoping it's Perite. Mike wrote, nice shave. I've been debating this razor, but already have the WSC, the Wet Shave Club, winning razor, and it looks like it shaves similar to it. Have a great week. Now, Mike was commenting on the review I did for the TRC razor that is available from the Razor Company. This is an aluminum razor. Boy, did this give a wonderful, wonderful shave. Now, Steve M. Also commented on the TRC, and he said, hi, Mike. I think the TRC shaves quite different than the winning razor. I have both and really like the look of the winning razor, but I find it kind of has a suction feeling on my face. I don't experience that sensation at all with the TRC razor. Everyone has their own preferences, but I enjoy the TRC razor much more. I was surprised how much I enjoy using it. Now, let me show you the winning razor. The winning razor, I believe, I purchased from a gentleman named Charles Smith at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup. He gave it a beautiful mirror polish. I mean, it's an absolutely beautiful mirror polish. I missed out on buying this when it was originally available in their stone-washed machined finish. And at the Ohio Wet Shavers Meetup, which was a really wonderful event, again, thanks to James German and everyone who organized it, he happened to be showing me some razors. He said, look what I got here. I got a winning razor, and he offered it to me. I thought, wow, I would love to have that because I missed out on getting one. And to have it with a mirror polish is wonderful. Now, the big difference for me, now you can see that the geometry of the heads are somewhat similar. Let me just show them to you like that so you can kind of see the TRC razor a little more clearly against the lighter background there. And there's the winning razor there. Yeah, so it has a similar kind of look, and the razor head has a similar kind of shave angle, so to speak, built into the cap. But here's the big difference that I noticed between the winning razor and the TRC razor. Let me take it apart so you can see. And here's the TRC razor right here. Okay, let me show you the base plate. Okay, the base plate has these really generous lather channels right here. See that? Those beautiful lather channels. And the lather just moves right out of the way. It is really remarkable. It is aluminum razor. It's lighter in weight. Of course, it has the posts in the base plate and then holes in the cap, and it marries up like that. And it really is a terrific razor. Great for home, great for travel. It's great for travel because of the lightweight quality it has, but it really delivers a great shave. Now here's the base plate of the winning razor. Okay, you can see that it's just a series of holes. And I found that it doesn't move the lather away as generously or as efficiently as, say, the TRC razor. Now, I don't get a suction feeling from the winning razor. As I recall, I got like a skip over kind of feeling. I'm going to use it again because I might be confusing it with another razor, and I'll show you that razor in a minute. But I recall this kind of skipping over. The lather builds up a little too much on the blade edge, and then I end up skipping over some whisker. Now, that was true of the tile razor head from Yaqi. And that looks very much like the Henson, as you can see, and it's very similar to the winning razor. Again, let me see those right there. Okay, and again, this one, the tile razor. Okay, and I got a buffer ring there. Let me get that out of the way. The tile razor head. You can see the lathering channels are not as prominent as they are on the TRC razor. So that's why I was getting some skipping action with this one. But I would say that all these razors are in the same category as far as quality of shave, as I recall. I like the winning razor a lot. I like the TRC razor. And the tile razor head here from Yaqi, very good. I really enjoyed it. Now, again, my thanks to Alex Lopez for both the tile razor head and also the TRC razor. Really terrific. I think the razor head, along with this handle, is called the DeLorean, I think. I think it's called the DeLorean. I'll have to double check that. If I'm incorrect, I'll correct it on the screen below. For those of you who are listening to the podcast, you might not see that correction. I apologize. But the tile razor head delivered a really nice shave, and I really enjoyed it a lot. And the winning razor and the DeLorean, or the tile razor head, both stainless steel, as I recall, and of course the TRC razor is aluminum. So that's kind of the difference. The TRC really has these nice, well thought out lather channels that really moves the lather away. And the blade is always in contact with the skin, where the tile razor, not so much. And I think the winning razor kind of falls in that category too. I could be wrong. It's not a deal breaker. You just have to rinse a little more frequently. That's all. And it still gives you a great shave. So instead of, with the TRC razor, you could take 5 or 6 swipes and then rinse. With the winning razor, the tile razor head, maybe 4 swipes, and then you got to rinse. Something like that. But gentlemen, thanks very much for those comments. Now, Pap Whiskers wrote this. I think TRC is going to release the same razor in stainless steel sometime in February 2023. I want to say I heard for $79, but for sure less than $100. Thanks very much for that, Pap Whiskers. I really appreciate the heads up on that, folks. Let's keep a lookout for the razor company's page and their offerings, that sort of thing, and see if the TRC razor comes out in stainless steel. If it does, wow, that would be really something to see, because the aluminum razor really does perform well. To have it in stainless steel with that extra weight and the same kind of geometry to the razor head with the lather channels and all that, wow, that would be an outstanding razor. So we'll keep a lookout for that. Thanks very much to Pap Whiskers for passing along that little bit of scuttlebutt. Really do appreciate it. Viewer Stuart Middleton wrote, great review. For the price, this is possibly the best value and best performing DE safety razor on the market anywhere. Great for beginners and experienced shavers. Also, The head is very similar to a Merkur 34. Yeah, Stuart is talking about the review I did on the Lord L6 safety razor. This comes in at about $6 or $7. It's a great performing razor. It delivers a mild, efficient shave, great for home, absolutely wonderful for travel because if you lose it, you're not out a lot of money, but it really does perform very, very well. It has a zinc alloy plated, a chrome-plated zinc alloy razor head, aluminum handle. It really has some nice forward heft to it because of the razor head, the weight of the razor head. But, the aluminum handle is a little more lightweight, but still, it delivers a great shave. The razor does all the work. It really is surprisingly a wonderful, wonderful razor. And I came across this razor because viewers told me about it. Mark, you got to try a Lord L6. It's an amazing razor. So when I did acquire one, I was just really, really blown away at how good of a shave this razor delivers. So if you're looking for a really, really good budget razor that you can use at home as a daily driver, or if you want to travel with it, the Lord L6, boy, this is really a terrific, terrific razor. So Stuart, thanks very, very much for your comment and allowing me to remind all the viewers out there about the Lord L6, because we had talked about last week, again, razors in the $20 to $50 range. And this one falls well below that and delivers a great, great shave. So check it out, the Lord L6. I'll have a link to this. This is really a terrific, terrific razor. Stuart, thanks very, very much for reminding us about this razor. Really, really do appreciate it. And that wraps up another refill segment for this week. Thanks to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, it's that time of the show where we check out some new wet shaving gear. We're going to kick things off with a brand new shaving brush from Phoenix Shaving. The Astraeus 22mm shaving brush, featuring new Micro Super Future Hybrid Synth Knot. Retro shave tech, quality, value, style, a lifestyle. Meet the Astraeus 22mm shave brush, homage to the vintage 1960s Made-Right Lucite 116. And as Douglas writes on the product page, who doesn't enjoy those classic Lucite shaving brushes? Lord knows I have more than a few in my personal collection, but out of them all, it's my vintage Made-Right 116 that truly captures the imagination. What 1940s Tom and Jerry episodes are to Bakelite, 1960s Tom and Jerry episodes are to Lucite. I think psychedelics may have been responsible for both, if I'm being honest. One has to admit there is some lava lamp quality to this particular handle. No, yeah, it's absolutely marvelous. And as he continues here, I should also mention it's 22 millimeters. Since we began our Phoenix series of brushes, there has always been requests for a 22 millimeter. The requests were small, but in time have begun to grow, so we thought we'd throw you fine folks a bone, a brush. And what a brush it is. Micro Super Future Hybrid Knot. That's the headline here. And he goes on to say, some of you would be amazed at how fast synthetic fibers are evolving. With the market and demand for synthetic knots growing, the competition in quality and development will send your head spinning. This is also due to the fact that a lot of big shave giants like Art of Shaving are also making the switch to offering only synthetics. This is huge and forcing manufacturers to try and outdo each other every month, it seems. Don't panic, we are watching close. That brings us to the Micro Super Future. Besides the visually mesmerizing quality of the handle, there's the most mysterious hybrid Micro Super Future Knot. Don't confuse this with anything you've seen before. This hybrid is its own special beast made from the latest fiber technology. Super soft, almost gel-tipped, punchy with a little less backbone than our other brushes, but still some nice pushback. Being 22 millimeters, it will naturally be less dense, which adds some real nuance to the performance when compared to our other short brushes. It really is a sweet piece of shave tech with a sophisticated futuristic look for certain. Also, being smaller in stature than the majority of our other brushes, it travels really well. Now, Made Right shaving brushes, I believe, were manufactured in the Bronx area of New York City, according to what Douglas has highlighted on the product page. I'll let you go there and read the rest of it. Some really, really interesting history, and also help him solve a shaving mystery. So I will link to that page for sure. I've ordered the brush. It'll be arriving soon. I hope to get a review done. I'm really excited about using it. Love the look of the handle, and really I'm looking forward to this new synthetic knot that Phoenix Shaving is offering. And yes, this falls in with what I've said before, and of course I'm parroting what other viewers and Douglas and others in the wet shaving community have been saying. Synthetic brushes made today are better than what you purchased 6 months ago, 3 months ago. They keep getting better and better and better. So I'm really looking forward to trying the Micro Super Future Hybrid Knot to see how it performs to some of the previously purchased shave brushes that I have, synthetic shave brushes that I have, both from Simpson, Phoenix Shaving, Yaqi, Sterling, that sort of thing. So really, really looking forward to trying out this shaving brush. Wow. So as soon as it arrives, I'll get a review done and hopefully get it posted very, very soon. So that's new from Phoenix Shaving, a brand new shaving brush, the Astraeus 22mm shaving brush, featuring their new Micro Super Future Hybrid Synth Knot. And I hope I pronounced that correctly, Astraeus. I believe that's how it's pronounced. So looking forward to trying it out, the Astraeus 22mm shaving brush from Phoenix Shaving. Viewer Alex Lopez sent along a couple of items new to the Shave Den. Want to share them with you today. First up is the Timeless Aluminum Safety Razor. It's an absolutely wonderful, wonderful safety razor. It has a 0.45 millimeter blade gap. It delivers a mild, smooth, yet highly efficient shave. Absolutely beautiful. It has a scalloped cap and a solid base plate. Absolutely wonderful. It is tab and slot, meaning that, here, I'll show you right here. Let me get the O-ring out of the way, because it did come with an O-ring. It has tabs on the cap and slots on the base plate, as you can see, but the base plate is solid, so those slots don't go all the way through. Really terrific. It is very precisely machined. The blade balance and alignment spot on. The end tabs of the razor blade, for all practical purposes, are enclosed in the razor head. You can barely feel them, but for all practical purposes, they're enclosed. Highly maneuverable, very, very nimble. Don't let the light weight fool you. This still has enough heft from its aluminum construction to allow the razor to do all the work. It really is terrific. Great as a daily driver for home, and also a wonderful choice for travel because of its lightweight quality, but because it delivers such a marvelous, marvelous shave. The Timeless Aluminum Razor, I'll have links to this. This is an absolutely wonderful, wonderful razor. My thanks to Alex Lopez for sending this along. We reviewed it this past Friday. Check out the review. Love this razor. I've been using it since doing that review. Love this razor. It just delivers a wonderful, wonderful shave. So that's the Timeless Aluminum Razor. Thank you very much, Alex. Really do appreciate it. Now, I mentioned in the beginning of the show that shaving brush that Douglas Thompson talked about with the photo, 35 millimeter knot. Well, Alex very, very kindly sent along the Razorock F-400 right there. There it is. That's a 34 millimeter brush knot. Check out that. That is just an absolute beast of a brush. Here it is next to my Yaqi 30 millimeter brush right here. I mean, it's like there's no comparison. Look at that. Look how massive that F-400 is next to the Yaqi 30 millimeter. Now, the Yaqi 30 millimeter is very nice, but boy, this F-400 with its handle, the shape of the handle, the size of the handle, if you have large hands, you're going to love this brush. If you're a head shaver, you're going to love using this to paint on or create a lather on top of your head for a head shave. Absolutely wonderful. Great coverage. Even when you do a face lather, great coverage. A few swipes, you got lather on your face. It's absolutely amazing. A real fun brush to use. Definite change of pace. probably the largest brush in the shave den right now. So my thanks to Alex Lopez for sending this along. This was also part of the review this past Friday. Check it out. A really amazing shave brush, the Razorock F-400. So my thanks to Alex Lopez for sending along both of these items, the F-400 shaving brush from Razorock and the Timeless Aluminum Safety Razor. Two great items. I'll have links to both of these below where you can check them out. So two really great pieces of shaving gear. Again, my sincere thanks to Alex Lopez. I'll have links below. Check out the review from Friday. Really terrific performing brush and safety razor. Thanks again, Alex. Really do appreciate it. Viewer Chuck Price wrote, Mark, if you think that brush is large, you should see the Italian Barber Hulk brush. My kids got it for me for Christmas, and it is an awesome brush. But yeah, it's the largest brush I have ever seen or used. Chuck, thanks very much for that. The Hulk brush really is a large brush. Like the F-400, it is a 34 millimeter brush with a different style handle. It looks enormous like this F-400. Now, there are a couple of differences, obviously, between the Hulk brush and the F-400. The F-400 is a racing red colored handle and a black knot. And this is an homage to, or paying their respects, so to speak, to a Ferrari sports car that had the racing red exterior and a black leather interior. So that's why the color scheme on the F-400, racing red handle and a black knot. Now the knot is the Noir Plus Soft synthetic knot. And I'm not entirely sure if that is a little different or the same than the knot on the Hulk. The Hulk is on the product page. They say it's the Plus Soft knot, which is what they are very famous for. So I think the Noir Plus Soft knot might be a little different. I'm not entirely sure about that. But both of these brushes are really beasts. They're huge. And the Hulk looks like it is every bit the 34 millimeter knot that the F-400 is. There are some differences in the handle, the configuration of the handle, the shape of the handle, that sort of thing. And actually the color scheme. The knot on the Hulk is a two-tone, whereas, again, the knot on the F-400 is a deep black. Again, an homage, so to speak, to the Ferrari sports car, racing red on the outside and a black leather interior on the inside, which is why this is red and black. Racing red handle and a black knot. The Hulk looks absolutely spectacular. I'll link both of them, folks, so you can see both of them if you're looking for a really massive shaving brush. Here's the Razorock F-400, and Chuck very kindly shared the Italian Barber, the Razorock Hulk shaving brush. So there you go, two 34 millimeter brushes available from Italian Barber from Razorock. Chuck, thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. Viewer Mark Bagwell checked in and he wrote, "Good morning. Heads up, I'm trying to make a deal for Razor Emporium to get a brass Overlander for me and then plate it in gold. Here's a photo someone else posted of theirs. Now that is gorgeous and definitely needs to be in my den." He goes on to say, "The Overlander has quickly become my favorite razor. I'm getting incredible shaves with it. Yeah, I love the Overlander. I really do. This Overlander came courtesy of viewer Fernie Beck. Fernie, thank you very much. It is an absolutely wonderful razor. I have the brass version right here, and I love the handle. The handle has a very unique yesteryear, antique, vintage kind of look to it. It's absolutely beautiful. It is so precisely machined. The fit and finish is just amazing. Blade clamping is superior. Everything fits like hand and glove. End tabs of the razor blade are enclosed in the razor head. Love it. It came with a stand. It's just absolutely a beautiful razor. I love my Overlander. But to see it plated in gold, now that is something, Mark. Let us know, how that whole process goes if you're able to acquire a brass Overlander and if Razor Emporium is able to plate it in gold for you. That is a really neat option. I think viewers would be interested in seeing and how it all came out. So really looking forward to that. Thanks very much for sharing that with us. I really do appreciate it. He also wrote, I received my new shaving mug. Now there it is, kind of a William shave mug there. And I asked him, where did you get that? And he went to say this, the Razor photo isn't mine, but it was posted in the shave forum for everyone to see. Just to clarify that is not his photo. It was someone else who posted it in a forum for everyone to see, so I think it's okay to use on the program. And if you know whose photo that is, please message me below and let me know. And my thanks to that individual for allowing us to use the photo. The mug and many others are from Zazzle. I will post links to 3 of their shave mugs, but they have many more, and I noticed at least 1 shave bowl. You would love them. They will print any image you like. You could have them print your cartoon character on a shave mug, bowl, pitcher, clock, stein, etc. Well, that's really, really neat. I'll provide all those links below so you can see some of those examples of shaving mugs and the artwork associated with it. Really, really very, very neat. So thanks again, Mark, for sharing both the Overlander Razor, your Overlander Razor journey that you're about to go on, and also the shaving mug. And thank you very much for the links. I'll provide them all below. Thanks again, Mark. Really do appreciate it. Viewer William Meredith passed this along. Hello, Mark. Phoenix Shaving sells starter kits for wet shavers starting at $45. The kit includes a razor, blades, shave soap, and aftershave. Green Ray brush included. You can pick a scent for your soap and aftershave. Hey, William, thanks very much for the heads up on this. This is something we should have mentioned a long time ago. This is an absolutely ideal gift for the wet shaver in your life or someone who wants to start the traditional wet shave. You know, before you know it, it'll be dads and grads season. This is an absolutely fantastic, fantastic item for someone who wants to start the traditional wet shave. We all know how wonderful Formula CK6 and the Phoenix Shaving shave soaps and aftershaves are. They're absolutely wonderful. I have used the Green Ray brush and also the Symmetry razor, which come in these shave kits. Both of these items are fantastic. The Green Ray brush is an absolutely wonderful, wonderful shaving brush. This is really, I mean, I regard this as really a top-notch, top-shelf shaving brush. And to be included in that shave kit, wow, that is really, really something. It's a wonderful, wonderful shave brush. It really, really is. The knot is beautiful and soft and gives wonderful performance both for bowl lathering and face lathering. A really, really good choice for the shave kit. Really, this is a fantastic, fantastic shaving brush for someone beginning the traditional wet shave. Now, the Symmetry razor is absolutely wonderful. It is the right amount or the right balance of mild and efficient. I absolutely love this razor. I was very, very impressed by it. And the knurling on the handle is very good, very grippy, very unique. Mine happens to have, I don't know if you can see that, the How to Grow a Mustache logo. I don't know if you can see that right there. There it is. How to Grow a Mustache logo. How about that? That's kind of neat, nostalgic in its own way. But yeah, these are terrific, terrific razors. The Symmetry razor, really a great razor to be in this starter kit. So really, for the price, you're getting a great shave soap, a great aftershave, terrific razor blades. I believe those are the Platinum Strange razor blades that are now in that starter kit. A great shaving brush and a really, really terrific, wonderful performing razor. So yeah, check it out. The Phoenix Shaving wet shaving kits. And again, William is correct. You can pick. They offer several with different shave soaps, scents, and aftershaves, that sort of thing. So you can really get a nice one, a nice different scents. So if you have 2 or 3 different folks you want to give them to, you can give them each a different shave soap scent, which would be kind of neat. So yeah. Thanks very much for the heads up on that, William. Really, really do appreciate it. William Meredith also passed this starter kit along and said, hello, Mark. I found this starter on Amazon, Gentleman John's shave set. Gentleman John complete wet shave kit includes 6 items, 1 safety razor, one Badger hairbrush, one alum block, one shave soap, one stainless steel bowl, and 5 razor blades. Well, hey, there's another option right there, and we'll link it below if you're interested in a wet shaving kit to give to someone that you know that might want to start the traditional wet shave. Here's another option. William, thanks very much for passing this along. Well, speaking of wet shaving kits, Bob LaRoe checked in and he wrote, "Hi, Mark. Amazon has lately not been offering much on the Vine, but I managed to get a nice box of GBS products to review. Here's my review, and below is a link to the product." Now, I'll read the review to you, and you can also check it out later. I'll have a link both to the product that he's reviewing and his review. GBS is an established shaving product company since 2010 with especially affordable and effective shave soaps. This is a gift set, and I'll go through each item individually with one exception. The pre-shave balm and soap are all sandalwood, a favorite scent among shavers, and is appealing, though a bit mild. The razor is stainless steel butterfly action with a considerable blade gap and very aggressive. Good for those with thick growth, but not for beginners or those with sensitive skin. The cloud blades, you get 10, come double wrapped, are very sharp and not labeled on the blade itself, even though the picture on the wrapper shows a labeled blade. I switched to a King C Gillette razor and got a smoother, milder shave, though still with considerable feedback. The pre-shave oil is effective, as is the post-shave balm. The brush is very small, not suitable for daily shaving, but would be an acceptable travel brush. The best thing in the package is the shave cream. It is a soft cream like Taylor of Old Bond Street, and you only need a little to whip up a thick lather. And you get a booklet explaining the items and their use. The only things missing are an alum block and a shaving bowl, though you could do a face lather. The box is very impressive, making it ideal as a gift, though not for new shavers due to the very aggressive razor. Cordially, Bob. Hey, Bob, thanks very much for this review. I'll post a link to the product and also to your review, as I mentioned. And I don't know if this is going to be good for a new wet shaver, but maybe an experienced wet shaver might appreciate this. Maybe if the individual out there has a more demanding beard, the razor would work very well for them. Maybe they would prefer a more aggressive razor. Not sure. I have the cloud blades. I received them. I can't remember how I received them. Have not tried them yet. If I have, forgive me if I'm misspeaking here, but I don't recall using them or reviewing them as of yet. But I intend to do that sometime down the road. But thanks for your insight and your review on this particular gift kit. And I would say if you're going to get a kit, it would be helpful to also get a lathering bowl of some kind, alum block especially. Alum block, I think, is a must, and a more generous shaving brush. That's why I think the Phoenix Shaving Shave Kit of the 3 we've mentioned here is the best. It's the best bang for the buck, and you can also add one of their alum blocks. You can also add one of their the travel shaving bowl if you want to. That would be an absolutely fantastic item to add to that shave kit. You can also add some Star Jelly aftershave balm. There's a lot up there at Phoenix Shaving that you can add to that kit to really enhance it and make it even more complete than what it is right now. But I would say of the 3 that we've talked about, and I haven't used the Gentleman John shave kit. I'm not familiar with it. I don't think I've used anything in the Gentleman John product line, although I see it on Amazon quite a bit, and it does do fairly well in the reviews. But I haven't used that. I haven't used I've used the GBS alum block. I think it's a very, very good product. Let me say that. But the Gentleman John, I have not used that product line. But of the 3, the Phoenix Shaving, the Gentleman John, and the GBS, the Phoenix Shaving is definitely the shaving kit, in my opinion, to go with. And if you need to enhance it with, a lathering bowl, the travel scuttle is what I meant to say. The travel scuttle was perfect to add to that, as well as their alum block and many other items that they have up there. Their pre-shave, the cube pre-shave is also great to add. So yeah, you can really tailor the Phoenix Shaving Shave Kit to really enhance it and build off of that really good core group of wet shave gear items. But Bob, thanks very much for passing that along. We really do appreciate it. Well, I received this notice in email. I thought I'd pass it along to you. This came from the folks at Filoso. You familiar with their razor blades? Well, the title of this email is Filoso Aftershave is back in stock. And as they write here, the Filoso Barber brand, look what's back. Everyone's favorite is back in stock. Grab yours before it's gone again. A single bottle of Filoso Aftershave is $18. And as they write here, no need to choose a scent. Filoso Aftershave is a cool ocean breeze fragrance. The Filoso Aftershave is a true one-of-a-kind smell. No harsh chemicals or preservatives. Every Filoso Aftershave is designed for every client, every skin tone. So if you're interested in trying the Filoso Aftershave, well, hey, here's your opportunity. I'll have the links below where you can check that out. Filoso Aftershave. Hopefully by the time this airs, it'll still be in stock because it sounds to be something that's very popular, especially among barbers. So my thanks to the folks at Filoso for emailing that information to me. Really do appreciate it. Filoso Aftershave. I'll have links below. Viewer Thomas Beaton checked in and he wrote, great Monday morning mailbag as always, Mark. I really like the idea of multiple winners for the giveaway. Spread the wealth, so to speak. Okay, Mark, you've tried the Rex, you've tried the Flexi. When are you going to complete the Gib-inspired trifecta and get the Yaqi Final Cut? There's 2 price points for this great razor, and I recommend them both. Budget friendly is the Chrome, and the higher budget version is CNC machined brass. Do it, Mark. Do it. Thomas, thanks for the heads up on this. Again, this is another razor that I was not very familiar with. I think I've seen it in passing, but really thank you for bringing it to the attention of all the viewers out there. Folks, this is available at AliExpress. Now, the Chrome version is like less than $30, I think. And the CNC brass version is a little more expensive, a little more costly. I'll link to both of them below. And who knows, maybe I will acquire one of them. The Chrome version certainly is affordable to anyone, and you can get into an adjustable razor from Yaqi for less than $30 via AliExpress, and I think the shipping would be free from AliExpress. Might take a little while, but worth the wait. And the brass razor, you know what? I'll consider that one too, because it is brass, CNC machine. It would be interesting to compare it to some of the other CNC machined razors that are in the shave den right now. So Thomas, thanks very much for letting everyone know that the Yaqi Final Cut razor is available. I've seen it on AliExpress. I'll have links below. If you see it available from other online sellers, please comment below. Let us know. Send me the link so I can post it as well in the description below. Thanks again, Thomas. Really do appreciate it. That wraps up another new wet shaving gear segment for this week. Thanks so much to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's check out some of these questions and comments. Viewer James Daigle wrote, you've also inspired me. I ordered this bad boy after seeing how much fun you have with your Ascension razors, so I ordered the all stainless version. That double open comb reminds me of the polished chrome grill of an old hot rod someone fixed up. So cool. Yeah, I love the Ascension razors. You know, if you've been following the channel, you know these Ascension razors are marvelous. I love the twist adjustability of them. I love the double open comb. I love the materials that they're made of. They're absolutely fantastic. And the stainless steel version is wonderful. And they recently, I think last year, introduced the removable bomb tip, which is just fantastic. So I bought the handle with the removable bomb tip. I also have the original solid handle, but I just thought that the removable bomb tip was great. And I have two other colors. I have the original one there, and I also have it in blue. You can see right there. Yeah, absolutely fantastic feature. Absolutely love the fully stainless steel Ascension double open comb twist adjustable razors. They are absolutely wonderful. Now, a viewer named, hang on, let me get his name right here. A viewer named Zaros1337 asked the question, is the head made of stainless steel as well, or is it just the handle? Well, let's go over the material that the 3 Ascension razors are made from, the 3 Ascension razors that I have. The first one that I purchased, which is about a $50 price point, we talked about it last week, is the Ascension Select. The Ascension Select has a stainless steel handle and a Zamac or zinc alloy plated razor head. So stainless handle and a zinc alloy razor head that is plated. The other thing that the Ascension has, the Ascension Select has, is the removable flare tip. So like the removable bomb tip handle on the one I just showed you, you can buy different color flare tips to go on here, which is really kind of neat. And I like the way the red plays off of the gunmetal here, which is really kind of neat. This is an absolutely fantastic razor. When I first shaved with this razor, I fell in love with it. I really did. It's just absolutely marvelous, and I love the twist adjustability of it. But yeah, so it is a zinc alloy or Zamac plated razor head, but a stainless steel handle. It's about a $50 price point, so really, really terrific razor. Now, the stainless steel Ascension razor that we just talked about with the removable bomb tip handle, this is completely stainless. The cap, the base plate, the handle, completely 316 stainless steel. Absolutely marvelous. And again, a great razor, lifetime razor, stainless steel, beautifully machined. End tabs of the razor blade are enclosed in the razor head on the stainless version and also on the Select version. And they both work the same way with twist adjustability. Absolutely love this razor. And lastly, the copper. Copper is 100% copper. Cap, base plate, and handle. The handle on my copper version is solid. The bomb tip does not remove. But this is a really special razor as well, because the product page, when I first read it, talked about heated razors. You know, this seems to be the latest thing from Gillette, a heated razor where you electronically heat the cartridge razor head somehow. I don't know exactly how it works, but this, you can run this copper razor under some hot tap water and it retains heat beautifully. And then I just give it a little swirl in the sink to bring it down to the proper temperature, and I have a beautiful heated razor, a beautiful warm razor shave. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I just wanted to mention those 3 distinct differences. Fully copper, fully stainless, and of course a stainless handle with a zinc alloy plated head, a plated head that is made from zinc alloy. All 3 of them are great. This Ascension Select is about a $50 price point, a really, really terrific razor at that price point. If you're curious about trying an Ascension razor, the Ascension Select is a good way to get your feet wet. It really is terrific. I love the razor so much that I got the stainless and copper versions. That's how much I love them. So Phoenix Shaving offers some great razors, and the Ascension series are absolutely wonderful. So James, enjoy that stainless steel razor. And Zaros 1337, I hope that answers your question. Thanks again, gentlemen. Really do appreciate it. Viewer Paul Desjardins wrote, great video again, Mark. Question, how do you shave under your nose with those large slant razors? Well, Paul, I think you're referring to the recent review I did on the Phoenix Shaving Alpha Ecliptic slant razor. Yeah, and the razor head is larger than most razor heads. It's taller because of the peaked cap right here. Although it does have a bit of utility in that the surface right here on either side of that cap really aids in finding the correct shaving angle. And it really is a wonderful, wonderful razor. But yes, the razor head is larger, the cap is taller, so when you're doing a with the grain pass underneath the nose, it's not as effective or as efficient. I have found that if you do an across the grain pass with one of these razors, it could be very, very efficient, and it can do some wonderful shaving and some wonderful cleanup of all those little bits up underneath the nostrils very, very effectively. It's a nuanced kind of approach for me. This is also true of the Mercure Futur, which has a rather large, cumbersome razor head. With the grain, not so great. Across the grain, using this kind of nuanced approach, very, very effective. And here's how I do it. Here's how I do it. When I'm shaving with a larger razor head like this across the grain, on my upper lip, and I want to get close up underneath the nose, underneath the nostrils, that sort of thing. I'm not using the entire length of the blade edge here. I'm only using, let's say, the 1/3 of it. So if it's like this, if it's configured like this, if I'm holding it like this against my nostril, okay, this upper third right here of that blade edge, that's all I'm using. I'm just using that, and I'm using very, very short strokes. I'm not taking large swipes. I'm using very, very short strokes to remove those little bits there, which is why I like using a really good slick lather, or really get a really good rich, creamy, slick kind of shaving cream, so that there's a little bit of residual slickness there, so I can do a little bit of those shorter strokes, buffing, if you will. And just by doing that, I'm able to remove that. Now, the other thing as part of this technique that I've kind of picked up is that I will stretch my upper lip, and I'll stretch it, and I'll bring my upper lip underneath my front teeth like this. And for some reason, that changes the contour of my lip to where that upper lip gets tucked underneath the front teeth. So it's out of the way of the lower portion of the blade. This portion right here. So I'm actually just, this upper third of the blade edge here in the razor head is what's touching my skin. And even now in doing it, I can just feel this upper third portion of the razor head where the blade would be. That's kind of how I do it. Short strokes, nuanced, stretch my skin and my upper lip, and get that upper lip out of the way. And, just use and just, maybe just nuance it a little bit to use just that upper third of the blade in the razor head to really just remove those little bits there. Now that works for this Alpha Ecliptic slant. It also works for the Mercure Futur or any of the other razors I have where the razor heads are larger than some of the other razors I've used, where they don't have that slim profile. But that's kind of the way I do it. In reviewing my process, that's kind of the way I do it. I'm going to do it again on my next shave, and I'll pay a little more attention. If I have to refine the technique and refine the explanation, I'll do so in a future Monday morning mailbag. But suffice to say, as best as I can recall, that's kind of the way I do it. All right, thanks very much, Paul. I hope that helps. And folks, comment below. Let me know if you do it the same way or a similar way, or if you have a technique that works even better than what I'm offering when you use a razor with a large razor head. Thanks again, Paul. Really do appreciate it. And that wraps up another Monday morning mailbag for this week. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out all the wonderful artisan soap makers and sellers that you see displayed on the bottom of the screen right now. They make and offer some wonderful artisan shave soap. They also offer some wonderful wet shaving gear to enhance your traditional wet shave. The next time you're online, please take a moment, stop by, pay them a visit. I sure would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Also, check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/Mark Zerady. where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review on this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. I'll leave you with this laugh. We've got another double take cartoon puzzle this week. Try to find the differences between the two cartoon panels. If you need more time, just pause the video. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Make it a great week.